Good morning, you guys. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. Happy Mother's Day. Um, Chuck said, I thought you were going to the brunch. I am. The doors don't open till 1, child. But I'm about to walk out the door. Like, as soon as I get done with this live, I'm out the door. Because I got to get to my parents. I still got to stop by the store and get some ice cream. And I wanted to pick up a couple of balloons. And then I'm going to my parents' house. And I'm going to take an Uber from my parents' house to the brunch because my parents live maybe like 15 minutes away from where the brunch is going to be. And there's really not a lot of parking over there. So I'm just going to Uber over. So yeah. And also I always try to make an effort to come live on holidays because y'all know holidays are not always good for everybody, especially holidays like Mother's Day and Christmas and stuff like that. So, and in this last year, I've actually had 3 friends that have lost their mom. So that I've reached out. One as recently as last week. So, I know that this is not an easy day for everybody. So I do try to come on, but I got a tight hour, you guys. I want to be out of here in an hour. So I figured I'd come and talk to y'all about some love and marriage Huntsville. Give me a second, you guys. I'm getting ready to post the link in the chat for the people who I figured I'd come and talk to y'all so that people can chat. It's a members only chat on my main page, but if you want to chat freely, you can go over to ReallyBTV reviews. I'm getting ready to put that link in the chat right now. I meant to do that before we got started, but look, I'm just trying to get it done, honey. I'm just trying to get it done. All right. This is a members only chat to chat freely. Go to oh Lord. Sorry, y'all. Give me a second. And let me pin it. Okay. We can ready to get started. Sorry about that. So last night was Love and Marriage Huntsville, child. I started to go live last night, but it was so late. As I said, it was so late, and I said I'm tired, so I'll just do it in the morning. So I got up early this morning so we could get it done. Can I tell y'all something? And I know I told y'all I would stick with this show as long as I had something to say, and I do have some things to say. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about it today. But can I tell you that I absolutely positively hate this whole storyline with Destiny, Sunny, and Moses. I think it is. I know it's reality TV, you guys. I know we like the mess. I get all of that. And I know that people have had to live out their real lives on reality TV for many, many, many years. But there's something about this storyline that just makes me itch. Is it me? Am I putting too much into it? There's something about this storyline that makes me itch. I don't like it. And let's be clear, I'm not a Destiny fan. I'm not a Destiny hater. But it's just I mean, I would feel this way if it was Melody. I would feel this way if it were any of the single women on the show that were in a relationship. It is stank to me. T said, nope. Hey, boo. Hey. It stank to me. First of all, they're lying. So let's start from the beginning. They lying. You can always tell when somebody lying because they can't get their damn story straight. They can't get their timeline straight, which means they're freaking lying. The only reason why I think they brought up that whole, well, we met at a family function is because Destiny has said they called her from that family function saying, hey, we didn't know we were related. Look at us at this party together. And I think that is the only reason why they have used that as their starting point, because Destiny knew about that, right? I really feel like that's the only reason why. I don't like it. I think Sunny wanted to be in front of the camera. I think Sunny is eating this up. She is so freaking thirsty, y'all. Oh my gosh. Why are you doing interviews? If you don't like, she said, oh my gosh, I didn't realize how brutal this whole thing was. It's really hard being in front of the camera. But I don't see you walking away from it. You're doing interviews with on Carlos King and you going on radio shows and stuff. So I don't see how you don't like it. I don't see how you don't like it at all. So we're going to get into this, you guys. But I'm telling you now, I don't like it. I don't like this storyline. It stank. It's honestly really making me be like, damn, why did I come back to this show? Because and the fact that Carlos is so giddy about it, I think that's what makes it worse is that, hey, you guys. Okay. Oh, I'm going to take this off. This is my Spanx, but I might have to take my Spanx off, y'all. I don't want nobody to see my Spanx. That's why I wanted to wear my bottom Spanx, but I couldn't find the ones I was looking for. Anyway, hey y'all, I'm gonna have to come on camera because I don't have no. Y'all know I normally have my lip on, but I'm still trying to eat my breakfast. I got these little muffins. My sister made these for me. Aren't these cute? The little egg muffins. So, oh, thank you, Chuck. Hey, you guys. So let me go to my notes. We're gonna get to my notes, and I got some stuff for Miss Kiki line ass too. So let's get into my notes, child. Okay. You see, I don't even have that many notes. These are all my notes. That's it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take these Spanx off, y'all. I can't stand when you can see that. I don't like that. I'm gonna have to take my Spanx off. Anyway. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I didn't get up early enough to do my face because I said it's either makeup or review. I ain't gonna tell you both. Yeah, T, it really wasn't much other than the fact that I want to cuss out Sunny and Moses and I want to cuss out Kiki. It really ain't nothing here. So we pick up where we left off with this podcast. Now I'm gonna tell you now, the mellometers, I don't know what they've been saying because I know a lot of them were at this podcast, so they saw it in real time. I don't know what they done said because I really, that was so many months ago that this podcast happened in real time. I don't know what they said about it, but let me tell you something. Carlos said, not only was Carlos being messy as hell with this whole bringing Moses and Sunny out, but he put Melody in a really effed up situation too, because Melody went through this. Melody, it's not the exact same storyline as with Sunny and Moses, but Melody went through this infidelity, timeline, and you could tell Melody was uncomfortable. Like you could really tell that she stayed very professional. I'm gonna give her credit for that. She stayed very professional, but you could tell she was uncomfortable. You could tell she was uncomfortable. Try pinning the shirt. My mom probably got some pins at the house. I don't have time to go back upstairs because literally when I hit the off button, I'm walking out the door. And I just didn't like that. So you bring Moses and Sunny out. Why? For all the people that went to the podcast in back in Huntsville, when it was this a couple of months ago, like for the people that talked about it and reviewed it, maybe I do need to go back and watch some of them people's videos because my question would be why? Why? This is really bothering me, y'all. My question would be like, and the shirt might be a little too big. I think I got it in my size. Maybe I'm losing some weight. Maybe I could have went a size smaller. Because look, it looked like it might be a little too big. It's sort of gathering. I just bought this shirt the other day. That should let you know, I just bought the shirt. But yeah, I think maybe I could have went down a size. Which I think I could have went down a size in this shirt. Because it's a little gappy. Say yes. That'll make me feel good. Say yeah, really, B. You could have went down a size. That'll make me feel good. Okay. So, for the people who were there in real time, I would have been sitting there like, why is she here, Hoppo? Why is she here, Hoppo? Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Boo. Okay, y'all saying yes. Oh, thank y'all. Thank y'all. If I had a backup shirt, I would probably take it back. If I had a backup shirt, I would go exchange the size. But I don't have a backup to wear. Because the weather keep going up and down. For Volvo, every time I thought I knew what I was going to wear to this daggone brunch, the weather would change on me. Because I was like, oh, last week when it was 90 degrees, I said, oh, I know exactly what I'm going to wear. You know, I was like, I'm going to pull out my capris and some sandals. And I had a cute top that I already had in my closet. And then the weather dropped Friday. And then yesterday it was, cool. And then last night we had that big old storm that came through. I said, well, what the hell? So I didn't know what to wear. So when I was out shopping for Mother's Day, I just picked up this top. I said, it's going to be, and I didn't try it on. I probably should have tried it on. Okay. Back to this, child. Back to this. Okay. So it is so ridiculous to me. So I would have been sitting at that podcast like, who this woman? And why is she here? Like, why are you bringing out your producer? First of all, here's another reason why. Here's another reason why I didn't think it was necessary, because none of this played out on camera. We didn't even know Moses. Like, Destiny never even brought this man on the show. I might even be a little bit more open to it if we had met Moses, if we had gotten to know Moses, if her and Moses openly dated on the show. But she never brought this man on the show. I think we might have seen him through a FaceTime or through pictures. We never saw Moses. So I'm so confusion. You know what I'm saying? Right. We saw it. Right, Shanti. It was like a glimpse, but he never was on the show. He never filmed no whole bunch of scenes. We never saw their relationship play out. I could even feel like if we had seen their relationship end, we didn't even know they weren't together anymore until we found out he married the producer. At least I did. I mean, I didn't. I'm going to say this. The average person didn't even know they weren't even a couple anymore. So I'm sitting here like, why is this even a storyline? And Carlos is like a kid in a candy store. He cannot help himself. He is so damn giddy. I just thought that it was very, very tacky, very poor taste. And let me tell you something. You stupid. I was great cuss. I don't even want to be cussing on this good Mother's Day morning. You know, you could go down a size. Can you try off the shoulder? Then I got to go put on a whole different bra. I could do the off the shoulder, but then I got to go change my bra and everything. I do have a strapless bra, but then I got to go upstairs and do all of that. I'm going to just work with this. Like I said, it is too big though. Now I'm really giving y'all my business. Maybe it's supposed to be off the shoulder. Maybe that's how it's supposed to fit. Maybe it's supposed to be off the shoulder. Anyway, neither here nor there, child. I'll figure this out. Like I said, maybe it's supposed to be off the shoulder. Okay. Right, Melly. It's cold outside. That's what I'm saying. The weather kept changing on us. And I'm trying to think if I have another shirt I can wear that's clean, that I don't have to iron, that's cute. So that's a lot of, there's a lot of layers to that. Y'all, let's get to this. Okay, I'll figure this out. It'll be all right. So, with that being said, I'm probably going to end up wearing a jacket anyway. Because is this cold outside right now, y'all? I might end up just wearing my jacket over top of this most of the time anyway, y'all. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Let me tell you something, Miss Sunny. So first of all, y'all can't even get y'all story straight, right? Sunny was like, well, we met at a family function, but we didn't start dating until July Well, were him and Destiny still together when y'all saw each other at the family function? Yeah, they were still dating. But here's the part, Sonny, that I want you to hear. And I want you to hear me clearly, Miss Sonny. You walking around here acting like you won a prize. Ma'am, you didn't win no prize. And let me tell you why you didn't win no prize. You told on your damn self. Thank you, y'all. You told on your damn self. You didn't win no prize. Here's why you didn't win no prize. Because your ass is bragging about marrying a man that you admitted was cheating on Destiny not even a year before you married him. House away. That don't even make no sense. You sat there and said, oh, well, him and Destiny was still dating, but he had about 3 or 4 other girlfriends. I mean, Destiny was always the side chick. So then, why are you bragging about that? Why are you bragging about marrying a man that literally you just said was cheating on his ex-girlfriend the whole time they were dating? How you feel like you won a prize? How do you feel like you walked away from this with a check in your box? The freak? Sonny, listen, Moses can't even complete a sentence. Did y'all hear him when he was talking? I seen her at the party. I seen her. You what? You what? You seen her? Then they talking about, yeah, you know, we're going to build our entrepreneurial. Y'all know when I hear people say entrepreneurial, you know, to me, code word is I don't have no job. And I'm not saying everybody, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about people in this situation right here. When he can't put a finger on what it is that he doing, and you talking about we're going to build our entrepreneurial businesses together. That's code word for he don't have no job right now. We gonna build our entrepreneur. What that mean? We're gonna build our entrepreneur. So anyway, that was that, child. Let me make sure. Yeah, I wrote that. Produce overlap. He was cheating. Says more about you. Okay, I got that done. The next thing is Marcel Maurice Martel, the M&Ms. I'm just gonna call them the M&Ms from now on. Let me tell you what I told y'all when I started doing this review, I was only going to talk about what I felt like I needed to talk about. I don't give a damn about Martel, Maurice, or Marcel. T, I know that's your boo. I know that's your boo, T. And honestly, out of the 3 of them, y'all know Marcel is my favorite. Marcel is my favorite. Out of the 3 of them. Out of the 3 of them. Okay. Marcel, they was in the car riding over to see Martel, and Marcel said in the car, I don't even understand why we're going over here, because nothing we say is going to matter. He's going to hear what he want to hear. He's going to do what he want to do, and it just doesn't even matter. And you know what? That's how I feel about it too. So the fact that you were the first one to say something, Marcel, I was like, I thought you said you wasn't going to say nothing. I thought you said you wasn't going to say nothing. So they talking about the Tasha K interview. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. We know what Martel is. We know what Martel is giving. We know Martel's mindset. The fact that you still sitting here holding on to the fact, well, all I did was send her a text. All I did was send her a text. Are we forgetting the part where you and your concubine was threatening to expose the video via a fake Instagram account, and you was going to leak it? Like, are you forgetting about that part? We're forgetting about that part. See, that's the part that I think people don't want to pay attention to. God darn it. This is going to get on my nerves, y'all. I'm going to take this off. I'm going to take the spikes off. Y'all just going to have to get belly. Because this is going to bother me all day. I know this. I know this about me. This is going to bother me all day. Yeah, so I don't even understand. I mean, I understand they had to film a scene, but I don't even understand. It's just stupid. Okay. The only thing that I picked up in that scene was when Martel was telling them, you was talking to Marcel and was like, you don't understand. You never been through this. And he was like, yeah, because I chose not to get divorced. Did y'all catch that? Did y'all catch the I chose not to get divorced? What that mean, Marceau? What that mean you chose not to get divorced? What that mean? I said, okay, you chose not to get divorced. That's all I caught out of that. Moving on. Kiki and Stormy, listen. Let me tell y'all something. Stormy really wanted to believe that woman. Stormy said you lying, and the truth ain't in you. And it's too much evidence out there for you to hold on to this I told my mama story. Listen, I don't even follow it like that. Y'all know I wasn't even really following Love and Marriage Huntsville like that. But even I know that Anthony Lofty's posted receipts of conversations. I mean, I think he even had audio, but I know he had text messages where it was clear that you, Kiki, you were the one telling the business. You were the one talking to the blogs. You were the one. Didn't Anthony said that she borrowed money from him, and she even admitted it. Didn't she say she borrowed money from him? First of all, see, if you still in the clouds, you just drop down and put a 1 in the chat. You ain't even gotta say nothing, boo. Just drop down and put a 1 in the chat. But first of all, and I only say that because I know you're in the healthcare profession, so you know what I'm going to say. If y'all can't see what I see when I look at Kiki, oh, this was filmed before he released it. Okay, I got you, Ms. Waters. Thank you, baby. Thank you. If y'all can't look at Kiki and see what I see, when she was talking to Stormy and when she was talking to Mel. Kiki lied, tell the truth at the same time. First of all, let me tell y'all something. I ain't saying Kiki is a crackhead. I'm saying she acting a little crackish. Y'all remember that? Was it a Martin Lawrence joke from back in the day or Dave Chappelle? It was either Dave Chappelle or Martin Lawrence. I ain't calling her a crackhead. I'm saying she a little crackish. That's a crackhead move to just ask somebody randomly for $20. Do y'all understand what that means when somebody just be like, can I get $20? Y'all remember old girl from Friday, right? Can I borrow your VCR? That's some crackhead shit. Now, I ain't saying Kiki is a crackhead. I'm just saying that's some crack-ish behavior. You talking to a blogger that you don't know from a hole in the wall, and you just be like, so can I hold $20? The fuck? You don't even know that man like that. And even if y'all have been talking back and forth, y'all's relationship is a professional relationship. Even if you weren't telling him inside information, even if y'all were just keeping it on the up and up, the fact that you was like, because now you're turning it into something different when you're exchanging money. Now that you're asking for money and you're exchanging money, you're turning this into something different. But that is some crackhead shit. We all, listen, everybody in this room know a crackhead. We done been around one. We know one. And when I say crackhead, I don't specifically just mean crack. I mean somebody that's got a substance situation. Y'all know what I'm saying. I ain't saying just a crackhead. Don't nobody be like, I don't know no crackheads. You know somebody. And even if you don't know somebody, you know somebody that knows somebody, okay? Y'all know that's how they act. Now we need judgment. Demetra, thank you for this. Oh, thank you for the super chat, my love. Demetra said, Tisha tried to tell y'all, but y'all said she was lying. Listen, Tisha told us. Listen, Tisha said that back when I was still watching the show 2 seasons ago. Or a season ago, however long it was. I think I only missed 1 season, child. I said, ain't no way. Something ain't right there. Something. Did you see the house? And then come to find out that everything Tisha said when they showed the clip, the flashback to Houston, Tisha didn't lie about that either. Tisha said, now Tisha ain't say when it happened. Tisha said, listen, y'all was both cheating on each other. Hell, he even borrowed money from her to take another woman out on a date while they was dating. Come to find out, it was true. Thank you, Lovely 31. It was true. Come to find out, it was true. They admitted it. Now they try to say, oh, that happened when we first started dating. Listen, Tisha ain't put no timeline on it. Tisha just said it happened. I don't remember Tisha putting no time on it. Tisha just said it happened, child. Tisha said, listen, it happened. Now, I ain't going to tell you when it happened. I'm just going to tell you that it happened. Thank you, Cub Star. I said, uh-huh. Y'all going to get enough of not listening to Tisha. Now, I know Tisha get on people's nerves. She get on my nerves, too. But, baby, sometimes, listen, they say even a broken clock is right twice a day. So that was that. I do have a date, Cub Star. I got a date with my mama. And then I'm going to this brunch. Okay. So Kiki said it was her mama, child. This, you know what? The fact that she filmed all of this before the tapes came out makes it look even worse. Because the fact that nobody believed her and then come to find out that she was lying, like, that's just bad. Kimmy and Tisha and Sonny. See, it's stuff like this that make me itch, right? Kimmy says in her professional, oh, I heard that Sonny was in town, so I thought I would give her a call. Because I heard about what happened with Moses, and I was like, girl. It's so clear that this is a like, it's always production. I don't want to make it, it's always production. I get that. But again, it just ain't sitting right in my spirit that this producer who we don't even know, we've never seen, they've never been introduced to us in any way, shape, or form, is now a main storyline. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And she's sitting there trying to justify this shit to Tisha and Kimmy. And I know that it's people that don't like Tisha, but baby, I was with Tisha on this one. Tisha said, it's trifling. This trifling. This whole thing is trifling. And I was like, yes, Tisha, you better say it and you better stand in it. Don't pussyfoot around it. Don't try to sweet talk around it. The shit is messy. And it's trifling. It is all of that. It is messy and it is trifling. And it really, again, I done already talked about Sonny. Once again, you down here trying to justify the shit. Thank you, Mia. You down here trying to justify the shit. You down here trying to make it seem like, you know, I don't owe her nothing. Well, I called her and she didn't call me back. And Tisha was like, but when you called her, did she already know that y'all was dating? Yeah. Okay, well, don't you think you should have called her a little sooner? See, here's the thing. This is what I don't like. And I told y'all know one of my biggest pet peeves. Do not piss on my leg and tell me it's raining. Do not piss on my leg and tell me it's raining. So at the end of the day, now all of a sudden you weren't that cool with Destiny, and you and Destiny weren't that tight, and you and Destiny weren't that cool. Let me tell you something. Every single person that has ever done reality TV has talked about their producer and how their producer, and like Carlos even said, but when that person, whether you are this woman's friend or not, that producer knows all of your business, because that producer is curating your storyline. Because contrary to, I know we've gotten into the mindset that reality TV isn't real, yada, yada, yada. But at the end of the day, it is still based in reality. So I'm telling my producer, well, you know, my mom's birthday is coming up. Maybe we could plan a birthday party for my mom and we could film that for the show. Well, you know, maybe I'll have a tea for the ladies. And I found this really cute venue. Well, you know, I met this guy and he said that he's cool with filming a couple of scenes. So maybe we can film me going out on a date or having some drinks. Like, the producer is there to curate your storyline, what you got going on. And if you don't have a lot going on, we're gonna have to make some stuff go on, right? That's where the, you know, the reality stuff comes in, right? Because if you ain't got no real shit going on, now we got to come up with something, because we got to give you a storyline, right? You're not going to sit here and tell me that Destiny did not talk to that woman. I'm not saying they became best friends. I'm not even saying they became friends. But that woman probably knew more about Destiny than we ever knew. Because Destiny didn't give us anything on the show, which takes me back to what I said last week when I said, Destiny, the only reason why you are back on this show, ma'am, is because Carlos wants to extort your pain. I'm sorry. And because I feel like because you are desperate for this paycheck, however little it might be, because you are desperate for this paycheck, you are allowing it to go down. That is the only reason why you are back on this show. They fired you because you wouldn't share your story. They fired you because you wouldn't give them the messy of your life, because you couldn't talk about your divorce, because you wouldn't talk about Moses. You weren't filming your son anymore. You couldn't film your son. So you didn't have anything to give us. What has changed, Destiny? Nothing has changed. Except for this messy ass shit with Moses. And here's how we know that's the only thing that's changed, because that's the only thing they've talked about. I know it's only been 2 episodes, but when you had that sit down conversation with Tisha last week in the first episode, y'all ain't talk about shit else. Y'all talked about Moses, Sonny, and what other people had going on. You didn't talk about nothing with yourself. You didn't say, well, you know, I'm trying to get Madani back on his feet. You know, me and my ex, we still going back and forth. It's still a lot. You didn't get into, and I understand it's only episode 2. I get that, you guys. But my point is, nothing else came up in that conversation. All we have talked about for 2 episodes is Sonny and Moses and what they did to Destiny. That is the only reason why you here, my love. I know Destiny knows. Destiny's not stupid. Destiny, I know people can say a lot of things about Destiny, but you better not ever call her dumb, because she not. I understand, just me. You said Destiny had things to give us, she just wouldn't. Right. That's why she got fired. Because that's what that's hello. That's what you're here for. That's what we need. That's why, you know, look at Robin. Robin was on the Real Housewives of Potomac since day one. She was an OG, but they gave her chance after chance after chance, and she wouldn't give it to us. So they were like, look, we can't. We just got to cut the dead weight. So that whole conversation with Kimmy and Tisha, I was here for the fact that Tisha kept it real. I love that. Tisha was like, it's trifling and it ain't really nothing you could say to me. And like, even when they were like, so basically you met your husband because of Destiny. Like, because of Destiny is the reason why you met and married this man. Hey, West Speeds by Bree. Thank you, Miss Cat. Thank you for the super sticker, my love. Thank you so much. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you. Thank you. So, I mean, I was here for that scene because I was here for Tisha telling her she was trifling. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you what I don't ever need to see for the rest of this season, which I know is not going to happen. But I don't need to see Sonny or Moses the rest of the season. And like Destiny even said, I don't know if she said this when she was talking to T or when she said it on the show. I can't remember if it was an interview or if it was filmed. She said, I don't need, they were like, well, you need to talk to, she was like, I don't need to talk to him. I mean, it's already done. The conversation should have been had before all of this happened. And the fact that she is so proud of the fact that this man is her husband, I don't get that. I don't understand you being proud of the fact that this man is your husband. What time is it, John? Okay. I don't understand you being proud of the fact that this man is your husband. Like, you literally just sat there and admitted that this man cheated on Destiny with multiple women. You said that, you even went so far as to say that Destiny was the side chick. But now you... And then she's talking about something. It happened very quickly. Thank you, Phil. It happens so fast. It happens so quickly. You need to be asking yourself that question. Why did it happen so quickly? Okay, child. Okay, last we have Kiki and Melody. Kiki tried to run that same line on Melody that she ran on Stormy. It was my mama. I'm so sorry. Listen, again, I was here for Melody calling the bullshit. She said, I just don't, I know that, I could have come to you, but I just don't like confrontation. She said, girl, you just threw a whole drink on your cousin on national television. Don't tell me you can't do nothing. You don't like conflict. Like, don't do that. Don't tell me you don't like no confrontation. If, ma'am, that's all you've been doing with Tisha since you came on the show. It's confrontation. Stop playing with me. It looked like, because y'all know I didn't watch it, but from the flashback scenes, it was a cash trip that allegedly Nell was sponsoring or hosting. Y'all know how these reality shows go. They let one person be in charge of the trip. That doesn't necessarily mean it's their trip. And production tells them who they can and cannot invite based on how they feel and all that good stuff. Even if they're paying for the trip, production still controls who comes on the trip. Perfect example is Monique from the Real Housewives of Potomac when they went to France. Monique paid for that trip. Out of her pocket, she paid for that trip. That is why the women did not fly first class. If you go back to that Real Housewives of Potomac trip when they went to the south of France, do you remember when they got to the airport? And I think they might have been flying, maybe they were flying business class. And remember when Monique had a free upgrade, and then her and Sharice, she could pick one person to upgrade, and she took Sharice with her to first class, and the rest of the ladies was in the back. And I don't know if they were in coach or if they were in business class, but remember they were. So if production is paying for it, all of them would have had a first class ticket, or all of them would have been in business class. You know what I'm saying? So. And Monique said that at the reunion, and Andy didn't dispute it. Andy didn't say, no, that's not true. So now, did production maybe pay for like scouting and locations and that kind of stuff? Sure. But Monique paid for the hotel. Monique paid for the flight. But guess what? Monique still had to take everybody. She couldn't say, well, I don't want to take Giselle. Well, I don't want to take Karen. Well, I don't want to take Robin. She still had to invite the whole cast. Same thing last season on the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. You remember when Meredith didn't want to invite the chick who ended up coming. Like, y'all really think that woman would have been there if Meredith really didn't want that? I mean, like, that was production. So it's the same thing with those trips. So production didn't want Kiki on that trip for whatever reason. For whatever reason, Kiki's a friend of the show. She's not main cast. So for whatever reason, it really wasn't Nell. And then it probably did come down to the fact, Angie, thank you. It probably did come down to the fact that Tisha didn't want her to come because of whatever was going on. It probably did come down to Tisha saying, no, I don't want her there. I don't know. I didn't watch last season. I'm only going by the flashbacks. But at the end of the day, Kiki, you knew your ass wasn't invited and you showed up. And when they voted to send your ass home and take you off the island, they put your ass on the plane and sent you home. Oh, thank you, Cubstar. Yeah, this channel, the ReallyBTV channel isn't monetized yet. So that's why we're trying to we have the watch time hours. We just don't have the subscribers. I never thought it would be this hard to get 1,000 subscribers when I got damn near 18,000 subscribers on my main channel. I was like, damn. So I don't have 1,000 people active. But anyway, it's gonna be what it's gonna be, y'all. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. But we are 160. I think we're like 160 subscribers away from 1,000 on this channel. So hopefully by the end of this month, this channel will be monetized. But thank you, my love. I appreciate it. I appreciate you wanting to send me a tip. I do. I appreciate it. So yeah, with that being said, you guys, Melody really didn't like. It sounds to me like Melody tried, maybe. from what I'm gathering. But Melody didn't have no control over that. And again, we know that production was cool with you going home because production put your ass on a plane. Again, they're filming a reality show. We've seen it happen before where one person is like, no, I'm leaving. No, I don't want to be here. And do they leave? No, we saw it in Miami last season with Potomac. Wendy said she was on the phone looking for flights. Remember that? Wendy I think she stayed at a hotel one night. That night after the confrontation, she stayed at a hotel and she was gonna fly home, but miraculously she stayed the rest of the trip. You know why? Because production was like, you gonna stay your ass right here. You're gonna stay your ass right here. Do you know what I'm saying? So damn it. Sorry, y'all. Start advertising it with your review videos before you release a review on your main channel. Yeah, that's why it's members only, because I'm trying to push people over here to come over here and subscribe. But we're gonna get it. Thank you, Just Me. Thank you, my love. We're gonna get it, y'all. We're gonna get it. We've been a little engine that could the whole since I've been on YouTube. We're gonna get it, baby. So hopefully by the end of this month it'll be monetized. But yeah, baby, when I tell you that I was here for Melody when Melody hit Kiki with her, I wish you well in all your endeavors, but I can't do it. I mean, I ain't going. I don't see nothing wrong with that because again, Melody knew Kiki was lying. Melody didn't trust Kiki. Melody said, and Melody, listen, I was so here when Melody said, listen, because this was a perfect, now, y'all know I hate when they break the fourth wall, but here's a perfect example of when it's appropriate to break the fourth wall, right? Because you have to talk about what Kiki did to understand why everybody's mad at Kiki, right? So you have to talk about Kiki going to the bloggers. You have to address the fourth wall. Like you kind of have to in this situation, right? So we're addressing the fourth wall. Melody said, listen, this is how I pay my bills. This is how I feed my kids. And if this goes away because of what you're doing by giving bloggers information ahead of time, that I can't do. That I can't risk. I said, yes. I was here for that. Because, and see, that's a way that you break the fourth wall without being obvious that you're breaking the fourth wall. Melody said, this is how I pay my bill. This is how I feed my kids. And if this goes away because of what you over there playing around with, yeah, I can't do that. So, I don't wish you bad. I wish you well in all your endeavors, but I can't go there. I can no longer indulge in this relationship. And I watched T, and T was like, basically Melody brought Kiki on the show to be messy, to come at Tisha, which I do believe the millimeters don't come for me. That's how I feel, and I ain't changing it. I absolutely believe that that's why Kiki was brought on the show, was to come at Tisha and to be messy and to expose Tisha, and that shit backfired. And sometimes you get bit by the snake, by your own snake. I'm sorry, that's it. Sometimes you just get bit by your own snake, and that's what happened in this situation. You brought Kiki onto the show, or you helped bring Kiki on the show, right? You're a producer. You helped bring Kiki onto the show. Kiki's only job was to come for Tisha. That is it. That is all. That is her only job, was to try to come for Tisha and expose Tisha. She did a horrible ass job at it, okay? Because it backfired on her too. So you ain't know why Tisha wasn't effing with Kiki. You ain't know that Kiki had them other issues going on and them other problems going on. You saw her resume. You saw that she was a family member, and you knew she had beef. And you was like, oh, well, check. She's a professor. She's got these degrees. She fits the criteria of what we're looking for. She's a family member, so she's connected, and she don't like Tisha. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Well, guess what? In this case, the enemy of my enemy fucked you over. And Melody was like, ma'am, no ma'am. And that was pretty much the episode. So, does anyone remember when Kiki was initially on the show and she was defending Tisha? Wonder what changed. Yeah, because her and Tisha fell out. And let me tell you something. This is my opinion because I know I missed stuff. And I know I keep saying that, but I just got to say that because y'all know how people will watch part of a video and then they'll leave a comment and be like, you didn't see this episode? You don't remember? So that's why I have to keep repeating that I did miss a chunk of part of this show. Hey, what's up, Mims? Thank you again for having me on your platform yesterday. That was really, really fun. Really, really fun. Mims, yeah. Yes, honey, I'm on my way to the brunch. Well, I've got to go by my parents' house first, and then I'm on my way to the brunch, honey. I'm literally about to walk out the door. As soon as I hit this off button, I'm about to walk out the door. So, with that being said, I feel like what happened with Tisha and Kiki was that Tisha and Kiki were really friends, right? They were cousins. They were friends for real, for real. Kiki had Tisha's back. She defended her, down to the socks. They fell out. And I truly believe Tisha when she says that they fell out because of what Kiki had going on. Again, if you have dealt with substance abuse in your family, you know how that can tear up a relationship. You know how that can tear. And y'all looking at Kiki, she a liar. See, I don't want to say too much. They like to sue people down to the Love and Marriage Huntsville Street. So I don't want to say too much. But you can see Kiki and you see her for her works. You can't be a friend with somebody like that. She done already went to the blogs and stuff. Imagine what she may have been doing. Because I still don't think Tisha done told it all. I'm going to be honest with you. I still think Tisha is trying to spare that woman. All right. Now, with that being said, y'all, I'm about to get up out of here. Yes, I'm going to the brunch. So here's what I said I was going to do. Depending on what time I get home tonight, because I do not know what time I'm getting home, I will be doing members only content. I'll be posting pictures on my members only wall. So if you are a member, you will see pictures. I will be posting things over on members only. I am going to do a live review. I said I would do it on members only, but what I may do is when I do the live review, the chat might be members only, but members are definitely going to get pictures and get content first. I'll be posting on my members only community wall, letting you guys know in real time what's going on. You guys will get the scoop as it's happening in real time. So if you are not a member on the ReallyBTV channel, you might want to go ahead and subscribe if you want the tea in real time. If you're going to be at the brunch, come up and say hi. I look forward to meet you guys. Ask Cheryl. We met at the Kempire show, and we actually I ended up sitting with Sweet Pea. I ended up sitting with her and her sister. We had a good time, you guys. We had a good time. So if you see me, come on up and say hi. I'm bite, okay? And but I will be. But at some point tonight, I don't know the time yet because again, like I said, I do not know what time I'm getting home tonight. But we'll talk about it. To all of the mothers, enjoy your day. To everybody who this is not a good day for you. I'm so far behind on Summer House. I'm gonna have to get caught up, Xavier. And I have to do New Jersey as well. For those of you who this is not a good day for you, I just pray for your comfort. Find something that makes you happy. I don't care if that's reading a book. I don't care if that's watching reruns of Good Times. I don't care if that's going to the mall and watching people and talking about people. I don't care if you live somewhere near water. For me, it's water. If you live somewhere near the water and you want to just go watch the water go, find something that makes you happy today and do it. Don't roll in the bed and sleep all day, okay? Find something that makes you happy and indulge in that. I don't care if it's eating a pint of ice cream. It's one day, it won't kill you, okay? I will talk to you guys later. Mwah. Peace.